On today's episode of beating my cars into doing things they're not supposed to, after sitting here for months on jack stands while I continuously put off working on it, finally, this one will touch the ground today. Now, for those of you who aren't familiar, which is probably everybody because I've never released a video before, this is a car. More specifically, this is a 2004 Mazda RX-8, often referred to as one of the most reliable vehicles on the face of the planet. It features a 1.3-liter rotary engine, a 6-speed manual transmission, and a very lengthy file with the HR department. Now, I've owned this car for almost 6 years now, and I can very confidently say that despite their reputation as being incredibly unreliable, this one has never left me stranded anywhere, it's never broken down on me, and at 121,000 miles, I have definitely not had to put more money than this car is worth into the drivetrain to get it running again. Now, as I'm sure you're all aware, RX-8s don't exactly come from the factory looking like this. Over the last 6 years or so, I have done some quite extensive work to this car, and my most recent venture here has been air suspension. So we got all of the struts are in the car, all of the air lines are run. I was kind of thinking about filming that process, but then I remembered I'm lazy, so I didn't. But anyway, so today we're going to be putting the wheels back on this car, setting it on the ground. I'm going to air it up with a little handheld air pump, and then we're gonna check it, see if anything's leaking. Now, I figure this is the spot where most people would insert some sped up footage of putting the wheels on the car, but I'd imagine that'd be quite boring. So instead, here's a list of cool places for your next Instagram photo shoot. Alright, so wheels are on the car is on the ground sitting on some floor jacks here. Gonna go in the trunk, pump it up, and lift it up off the jacks. So in the trunk here we can see I got the air tank mounted up. Lines are already run up to the ceiling here. And for today, in place of the air management system, which I'm currently in the process of building, we have this super awesome Hart Walmart air pump here. So I'm gonna lift it up off the floor jacks and get back at it. So turn the ignition on. We got our pressure gauge right there. We got front tank and rear. Gonna be watching that through the rear window here. Pump the lines up and just see what happens, I guess. Well, much to my surprise, it would seem that what happens is the car goes up. It's been holding this position for about 20-25 minutes now. Pressures haven't changed too much since we put it up in the air. This is about 70 pounds on the front, 60 in the rear. So we're going to let it sit like this for a little bit longer and take the air out of the lines, let the car sit down, and kind of see where we're at. Alright, so that is about it. Got it on the ground. Definitely probably going to go a little bit lower in the back there, get that kind of leveled out. This is with the struts spun pretty much all the way up, so some adjustment to be made there. But other than that, about got the pneumatic side of it sorted out here. Next video we're going to be taking a bit of a dive into the air management system and everything once we've got that kind of put together and got a functional prototype for that. But yeah, that's about it for today.